Have you ever considered the impact of drone and rocket attacks on military bases? These are not mere science fiction scenarios, but real-world events with significant implications. In recent years, there has been a notable surge in such attacks, with military bases in places like Iraq and Syria often finding themselves in the crosshairs. The first known attack of this kind happened not too long ago, setting a precedent for a new era of warfare. Before going forward, please subscribe for latest update. Drone and rocket attacks have transformed the battlefield, creating new challenges and considerations for military strategists worldwide. Now that we have the basics down, let's delve into the specifics of these attacks. In recent years, the frequency and intensity of these attacks have escalated. Let's roll back to the first significant drone and rocket attacks on military bases. It was a time when the concept of using unmanned aircraft for combat was just starting to take shape. As time went on, the utilization of drones and rockets in military operations evolved from being mere experimental concepts to becoming a core part of strategic warfare. Diving deeper into the timeline, we notice a marked increase in these attacks, particularly on military bases in Iraq and Syria. The incidents of 2021 serve as glaring examples. Take the case where the United States conducted airstrikes against Iran-backed militia in Iraq and Syria in response to drone attacks. This was a pivotal moment that highlighted the growing threat posed by drone warfare. The technology that facilitates these attacks has also seen significant advancements. Modern drones have become more sophisticated, capable of carrying heavier payloads over longer distances. Similarly, rockets have become more accurate and destructive. These technological leaps have reshaped the battlefield, forcing military strategists to constantly rethink their approaches. But it's not just the technology that's evolved. The actors behind these attacks have become more audacious, with groups like the Islamic Resistance in Iraq openly claiming responsibility for attacks on U.S. bases. These groups have been spurred on by various motivations, including opposition to U.S. backing for Israel in its war against Hamas in the Gaza Strip. With every attack, the stakes rise, and the challenges for military bases increase. The evolution of these attacks, coupled with the continuous advancements in technology, paints a stark picture of the future. It's a future where the threat of drone and rocket attacks is a constant, and where military strategists must always be one step ahead. The present-day scenario is fraught with tensions, with military bases becoming prime targets. The recent surge in hostility is heavily marked by drone and rocket attacks on military bases in Iraq and Syria. These strikes have been claimed by Islamic Resistance in Iraq, a group known for its strong pro-Iran leanings and its vehement opposition to U.S. backing for Israel in its conflict with Hamas in the Gaza Strip. Since the onset of this conflict, a staggering 92 attacks have been launched on U.S. military bases in these regions. The intensity of these strikes, marked by the use of drones and rockets, has amplified the sense of instability and conflict. But these attacks aren't isolated incidents. They are part of a larger geopolitical chessboard with motivations rooted in power dynamics and regional rivalries. These attacks have a ripple effect that extends beyond the immediate damage to the military bases. They strain diplomatic relations, complicate peace negotiations, and can even influence the course of international policy. Moreover, they underscore the growing reliance on unmanned technology in warfare, a trend that poses its own set of challenges and ethical considerations. As we can see, drone and rocket attacks have a significant impact on military bases and the wider political landscape. In the face of this evolving threat, what can we expect in the future? As we've seen, drone and rocket attacks have become a significant concern in recent years. They've proven to be an effective tool for non-state actors, altering the landscape of modern warfare. Looking ahead, we can anticipate these trends to persist, possibly escalating as technology continues to advance. Countermeasures are evolving in parallel, with increased focus on drone detection and neutralization technologies. But the arms race is far from over. As we continue to witness the evolution of warfare, only time will tell how military bases adapt to these new challenges.